Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Bowie Baysox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cody Sedlock, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Stepping up now, Kian Wong. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is taken for a called third strike, and the leadoff man is gone to begin the ball game.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Jacob Hayward. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. And there are two away now.
Batting third, the third baseman, Daniel.
Digging in, Gerard Daniels. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way.
Ball, no.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And the pitch.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in, Elliot Ramos. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
The 0-1 delivery. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. Daniels, the runner at first with 2 gone. Knocked it pretty well out to deep center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Luis Madero, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Joaquin Canelo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Baysox, the designated
Here's the
hitter,
pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Canelo is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate, Mason McCoy, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
And he gets ahead 0-1. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Plane 11, 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Hit down the line at first, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. We played an inning, still 0-0. Now in the box, Gio Brusa. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Avila arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Batting fifth, The center fielder, number 12, Hunter Bishop.
Striding into the box, Hunter Bishop. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Jalen Miller. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Avila, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch.
Cesar Avila.
Fastball just off the inside corner.
1-0.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Bishop is right there, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Into the box, Ryan Ripken. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. The 1-0.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
And there's ball 2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult. That's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
In now, Rylan Bannon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Jomar Reyes. 1-0 the count. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Two and 1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in now, Ryan Howard. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Ryan.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, he owes some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Striding in, Chadwick Tromp, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Barehanded at his knees. It's in time. Striding forward now is the DH, Kian Wong. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Now the 0-1. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
In today's game, it's seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it. I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and 4-speed something the other way.
And that's the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Jacob Hayward. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get it. And now it jumps the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
At the plate now, Gerard Daniels as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. Richmond leads this one 1-0.
The right fielder, TJ Nickdean.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. TJ Nickdean is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2.
Ball. 22.
This one skied out toward right. Ramos is there, 1 away. So striding forward now, Malquin Canelo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Ball 2 now. 2-0 count. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Into the box now, Mason McCoy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. To 2-2 now. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is on the ground over to first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now batting, catcher.
So digging in now, Adley Rutschman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 1-0. set for the start of the inning. Into the box, Elliot Ramos. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. At the plate, Gio Brusa. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A runner at first with no outs here. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And digging in is the outfielder, Hunter Bishop. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
To the plate now, Jalen Miller, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Two and two.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
The set and the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Cesar Avila, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batter.
Standing in, Ryan Ripken. First offering on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. There goes the runner. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
One ball, one strike.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Ryan Howard. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Ryan Howard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. Playing 11.
And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now batting, Chadwick Tromp. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kian Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Jacob Hayward.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jacob Hayward, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Into the box, Gerard Daniels, and he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing, and he jumped all over it, smashing it into seats for a 4-run blast.
And this is low, ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Gio Brusa batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. The Squirrels lead it 5-0. Digging in, Rylan Bannon. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1 the count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
In now, Jomar Reyes. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hayward will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, TJ Nickdean flied out in his first at bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayward will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cole Sulser takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Cole Sulser.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Bishop. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Hunter Bishop.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Miller.
Into the box now, Jalen Miller. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now. Sure took a healthy hack that time. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Ryan Howard, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Ryan Howard. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Still even at 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nick Dean is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Digging in and looking for more, Malquin Canelo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Mason McCoy. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Playing 11, 1-1.
And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here it comes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's down to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready now, Adley Rutschman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. On its way is pitch number 75. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ball 2.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cesar Avila, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
A runner on first with 2 away. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's the 0-2. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Ryan Ripken is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So his final ledger will show just 5 2/3 innings of work, but he did what he needed to do in this one. Ryan Halstead is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Ryan Halstead.
Standing in now, Cedric Mullins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Halstead, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and a two-seam fastball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning coming up. Richmond leads this one 5-1. So coming to the plate, Chadwick Tromp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Chadwick Tromp.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball down low.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. That's wide. 2-0. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is in the air to left. Avila moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Kian Wong. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Line towards center field. Mullins is there. 2 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder Jacob Hayward.
Stepping in, Jacob Hayward. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he lays off for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready for another shot now. Ryland Bannon, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding in, Jomar Reyes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0.
No, that's the ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Settling in now, TJ Nickdean. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
A ball and a strike.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. High and deep to center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and that one is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
Matt Carasity will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 63, Matt Carasity. Now batting, the designated hitter, Malkeen.
Stepping in now, Malkeen Canelo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. This one's too far inside, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Now here it comes.
Hard ball.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Still only 1 out in the inning. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Mason McCoy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Leading off the inning, Gerard Daniels, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
This is a close one so far, but really go back to that last at-bat. That grand slam he hit really kept them in this game.
Ready with the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
A 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
1 out, nobody on. Now a ball lined to the left side, but no one's going to get it as it's into the camera well area. way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. The bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Scooped up. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
The center fielder, number 12, Hunter Bishop.
At the plate now, Hunter Bishop, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Count is 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mullins is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Jalen Miller. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Roy, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Ryan Howard. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 6-3. Sam Wolf is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 83, Sam Wolf.
Leading off the inning, Adley Richmond, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Adley Richmond.
He's set. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
No.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another chance? Cesar Avila. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And this catches the outside corner. Strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayward will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Ripken. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. The Squirrels lead it 6-3. Jake Fla enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway. Stepping into the box, Chadwick Tromp. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next will be the designated hitter, Kean Wong. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Comes set, and the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Into the box now, Jacob Hayward. Popped him up. Avila has a long run, but he'll make the catch back behind third for the 2nd out of the inning. Gerard Daniels will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, no.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
A runner on first with 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Throw over to the bag. The dive, but he's back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2 to count.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he struck him out, so a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 hit, 1 left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. Richmond leads this one 6-3. Tyler Sear comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 87, Tyler Sear.
Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Cedric Mullins. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's 1-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And the pitch. Ryland Bannon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Now the 2-1. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jomar Reyes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. The Flying Squirrels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Madero gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Tyler Sear closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
fans, our final line